Hey, I want to be real with you for a minute. If you're a dad and you're working hard, still stressed about money, and you're wondering how you're supposed to do everything, this video is for you. Okay? My name is Brandon. I'm the passive pay dad. I'm 43 years old, and I live in a small town in North Alabama. I've got 6 kids and a wife, right? And for most of my life, I've did everything the right way, okay? And I still ended up stuck at the end of every month, okay? I worked all the overtime and I missed the kids' events, and constantly I was watching my bank account go negative more times, more times than what I want to admit. And the worst part wasn't the money. It was the feeling that no matter how hard I worked, I was always behind. And so just a few weeks ago, I had a moment though that changed everything. And so I remember I was sitting in my truck after another long shift, and it was before I got out of the truck and came in the house, and I realized that if I didn't figure something out, this was gonna be the rest of my life. More hours, less time, still broke, you know, all on the verge of just losing it, right? And that was kind of the breaking point, right? So that's when I had started really seriously looking into digital marketing. A young guy that has become a good friend of mine, talked with him, and he shared his story with me, and he shared with me how to get started in this, okay, to make a change. And it wasn't nothing that he said and nothing that he presented to me ever caused me to look at this and say, look, I want to be rich. I want to get a Lamborghini. I want this, $1 million mansion, any of those things. But it was because, and is what he showed to me, is I would have options. Something that I could do before I went to work early in the morning, after I got off work, after the kids went to bed and the house quieted down, because I've got 6 kids and a wife. It gets a little loud sometimes, right? But it was something that it didn't require a warehouse. I didn't have to inventory a bunch of products. I didn't have to be tech savvy, nothing like that. I'm old school. I'm just an old school country boy, just a God-fearing, hard-working man trying to do the best I can. And this was something that I could learn from my cell phone and just be consistent. As long as I could be consistent and coachable, then this was something that I could do. And I'll be honest with you, I was skeptical. Right at first, I was like, man, most of this stuff is scams. Most of this stuff is not what I want to get into. Pyramid schemes. I've done little direct sales before and never was successful because I'm not a sales guy. I'm not a very, very salesy kind of person. And so I was afraid that it wasn't gonna be something I could do. I was afraid that it wasn't gonna be something that I could really be successful at first. But once I got in it and I began to learn, I listened to Brian and what he was telling me, and I seen it for myself. I began to see things for myself. Okay, digital marketing isn't about being flashy. It's about learning how attention works online and turning that attention into income, right? And I'm still on the journey. I'm not claiming to have it all figured out by any means, but for the first time in a long time, I'm a part of something that's giving me financial hope. Okay, it's giving me financial hope for my family's future. All right, and so this channel is for hardworking dads. It's for busy parents. It's for people who are tired of grinding with nothing to show for it at the end of the day. So if that's you, if you feel like you fit into that category, if you feel like you're a hardworking dad, if you feel like you're a busy parent, you got kids in basketball, baseball, band, football, piano, all these different things that our kids are a part of, and you're busy and you've got to pay for it somehow, and if you get a second job, then you're going to be missing all those things. So if you're tired of grinding and not having anything to show for it, sitting in your truck at the end of a long shift, afraid to go in because you're afraid to look at the bank account again, then I want you to hit the subscribe button, okay? Hit the subscribe button. Over the next 30 days, I'm going to be documenting what I'm learning, what's working, what I wish I knew sooner, what I wish I had started doing sooner in this. No hype, no fake flexing, just real life. I'm just a real regular old guy. Real life stuff right here, guys. So I want you to check the description if you want to see what I'm learning. I've got the link in my bio here. And go there and check it out, www.legacywithbrandonw.com. And so go check that out. I got a free step-by-step guide over there, a free blueprint that you can sign up for in your emails. You put in your email address, you'll get one back from me within just a few minutes. And if you don't see it in your inbox, check your spam or junk or promotions folder, because we know how inboxes work nowadays. 90% of my stuff goes to the spam folder, and I have to go in there and get it right back out. Okay, so check that. Look at that email that I send you, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It lays it out pretty clear there. But comment "Dad" over in the comment section of this if this story is hitting home with you. Okay. Because I want to have a conversation with you. I want you to reach out to me. I want to talk to you about this, and I want you to follow along with what I'm doing, and I want to share it with you. And if it's something that you think you might be interested in, then I want to talk some more details with you, okay? But like I said, hit the subscribe button, go to my bio and check out my link. Comment "Dad" over here, and let's have a conversation, guys. I'll see you next time.